Now let's explore the key trends that we see shaping the future of digital experiences. And when I speak of digital experiences, I'm talking about all kinds of content-centric sites and apps. And these include not just the usual enterprise websites, mobile apps, e-commerce experiences, and employee intranets, but also extranets for business partners and franchisees, next-generation customer portals, OTT streaming video apps, digital signage, voice assistants, online learning platforms, augmented and virtual reality, smart wearables, and the list goes on and on. And as we walk through the key trends, I will weave in the crucial role that content management plays in building and delivering these next generation digital experiences and how CrafterCMS helps you leverage these trends. The first and hottest trend right now is generative AI. Gen AI, based on large language models or LLMs, is transforming the landscape of content creation, offering new possibilities and efficiencies across a wide variety of domains. Some popular use cases of Gen AI for content creation include drafting text-based content, for example, articles and product descriptions and blog posts. It can produce long-form content based on brief outlines, and this capability is particularly valuable for content marketers and editors who are looking to scale their content production. AI can help draft initial versions, suggest content improvements, generate SEO metadata and titles, and all of this contributes to saving time and effort involved in the content creation process. AI can also help create personalized content at scale. This includes customized website content tailored to user preferences, behaviors, demographics of individual personas, or even personalized email campaigns and targeted advertisements. And by analyzing data on user interactions and preferences, AI can generate content that improves engagement rates and conversions. And Gen AI is not limited to text-based content. It can also generate visual content, such as images. Tools powered by generative AI will help design visual content for websites and intranets, social media, advertisements, or educational purposes. It can now also produce compelling video content. Here's an example from OpenAI's new Sora text-to-video LLM here with the prompt, and then the video. So cool. And I think this shows you'll be able to create Hollywood-grade short-form videos very soon. For educational and training material development, Gen AI can assist trainers in developing customized learning materials, including interactive courses, quizzes, and educational content that's tailored to different learning styles and needs. So we have many of these public LLMs that can help with creating product descriptions at scale, marketing content at scale, meta descriptions, really improve productivity for all content authors, editors, and publishers. However, I think it's important to see that Gen AI is an assistive technology. It's not a replacement for human expertise. AI-generated content has certain weaknesses related to accuracy, sensitivity, and relevance. It suffers from hallucinations and can generate misinformation, and its writing style can be unnatural. They lack innate creativity and original thought processes, and they aren't going to follow your brand messaging and your brand voice. So some specific areas where these public LLMs will not work anytime soon include producing well-researched content or thought leadership, generating innovative and new ideas, and writing complete articles. And for those who rely entirely on these public LLMs, Google is starting to find out. As shown here, Google's starting to penalize, just in the last couple of weeks, some sites that rely entirely on AI-generated content to artificially boost their SEO results. So you can't rely entirely on these public LLMs, but they are a highly useful assistant. The next stage beyond public LLMs, such as ChatGPT and others, is the emergence of custom GPTs or enterprise LLMs that incorporate your own enterprise data and content. For example, OpenAI now allows you to create custom versions of ChatGPT for specific use cases. Today, some enterprises are starting to leverage these custom enterprise GPTs to do things like craft marketing materials that embody their brand or help with support staff with answering customer questions, or help new employees with onboarding onto their extranet or intranet. And as we explore the potential of generative AI for content creation, it's important to acknowledge another role, which is structuring content that feeds this new AI-powered universe. The emergence of AI-enabled search, for example, Google and its search-generated experience shown here, which is still in experimental stage, marks a significant shift in how we think about search engine optimization. This SGE leverages AI to create dynamic, personalized content based on your search queries. But where's your organic search results here, right? You see there's not much room for the organic search results here on the initial screen. So obviously this is going to have a direct impact on SEO. And as AI-enabled SEO technologies like Search Generated Experience, or SGE here from Google, as they become more prevalent, it requires a new thinking about content management beyond traditional keywords and metadata, titles, URLs, and such. It calls for a more strategic approach to content management that's more AI compatible. This includes structuring content in ways that are easily consumed by AI, using schemas and markup that enhance machine understanding and can adapt to the shifting algorithms of search engines. And CrafterCMS's support for structured content and rich content modeling is important here. In addition, CrafterCMS now also has a ChatGPT integration to help with content development, as shown here in this screenshot. This open source plugin helps with content development right within the Crafter Studio experience using ChatGPT. And this plugin also can serve as a pattern for integrating your own custom enterprise LLMs into the authoring experience as well. And we also have integrated with AWS AI services. A recent webinar here illustrates how we've integrated with AWS Recognition for AI-based media asset management. So onto our second trend, which is new channels. The landscape of digital channels continues to expand. Beyond traditional websites and mobile apps, we're witnessing the rise of new digital touch points every day that offer unique opportunities for content delivery and customer and employee or partner engagement. Starting with the latest in augmented reality, or AR, with the introduction of devices like the Apple Vision Pro, AR will change the way we interact with certain digital information. While I'm not sure about the benefits of wearing a Vision Pro here while dining at a restaurant, there are more compelling and potential benefits for augmented reality technology. In retail, for example, AR enables retail partners to visualize products from manufacturers before making a purchase commitment, or enabling end customers to virtually interact before making a purchase. At-home fitness is already happening. In manufacturing and logistics, AR provides workers with real-time information and guidance, improving accuracy and efficiency. Through augmented reality, a technician can receive overlay instructions on machinery maintenance. And education and training is another area that will be revolutionized by AR for students who can immerse themselves in lifelike simulations, and this will also extend to employee training as well. Customer service and customer experience is another area that you can leverage AR to improve levels of customer support and customer loyalty. Here's an example of a live demonstration of an augmented reality experience powered by CrafterCMS at the Marriott Hotel in Irvine, California. This is Bill Marriott himself, former chairman, watching an AR version of himself on an iPad. Any visitor to the lobby at this hotel can point their mobile device at his picture on the wall, and he comes to life through AR with a welcome message. And this is him watching this at the grand opening of this hotel just a few years ago. So you see these things are happening now, and they'll only continue to grow. Beyond just AR, think of other digital channels that your organization may not be fully embracing yet. For example, think of AI-enabled digital assistants, such as Alexa devices and customer support chatbots. An example here is Klarna, a Swedish fintech company who just reported amazing success with their AI assistant that's powered by OpenAI. Since its global launch just a month ago, the AI assistant has handled almost 2.5 million conversations, and the assistant has achieved a customer satisfaction score on par with human agents. In our marketplace today, we have several plugins for chatbots and the Alexa device. Our Alexa blueprint shown here is an open source blueprint for creating your own customer service chatbot on Alexa. We also have an open source video center blueprint for creating your own enterprise video experience. So whatever channel makes sense to add to your customer or employee or partner engagement strategy, CrafterCMS serves as a multi-tenant, multi-channel experience platform to support all of them. Our third trend is new technologies. So with all of the UI front-end technologies as shown here, we'll continue to see these and others evolve that allow developers to build apps for all the different channels that we've been discussing. Frameworks like React and Vue and Angular have been game changers for single-page applications, and we'll continue to see even more advanced technologies that promise faster, more efficient, and more interactive web experiences. As we'll hear about later today from Tony at Kingsway Digital, Next.js, among other things, allows for server-side rendering of React components, which can significantly improve the loading times and performance of web apps. It also has benefits for search engine optimization. Apple's ARKit for building augmented reality apps can fully understand a person's surroundings, giving your apps new ways to interact with the space around them. There's HTMX, which is a newer modern JavaScript library designed to enhance websites by enabling dynamic content updates using HTML rather than relying on complex JavaScript frameworks like React. So these new technologies will continue to be invented to enable developers to create modern interfaces, ultra-responsive UIs, and real-time interactions across all of these different digital channels. And when it comes to these technologies to build new content apps, CrafterCMS is ready. With Crafter Engine, you get a headless content delivery platform with comprehensive API support, including REST and GraphQL APIs for headless development, FreeMarker for templated site development, search APIs backed by OpenSearch, server-side scripting with Groovy for backend customization and API development, and third-party system integration, server-side rendering with frameworks like Node and Next.js, and more. And on the front-end developers can choose whichever development technology that they need to build with, whether it's HTML5 and Bootstrap, or React and Next.js, or dedicated mobile app frameworks, or Vision Pro apps, or really anything else. And then with Crafter Studio and our new experience builder in version 4, the content authoring teams get a user-friendly visual editing experience that works across all of these front-end technologies and across all the different digital channels. Our fourth trend is composable architectures, which represents a new shift in how we can more quickly build and deliver digital content experiences. Composable architectures empower organizations to assemble and reassemble digital components with more agility and faster speed. It applies the core principles of modularity, autonomy, orchestration, and discovery to the foundations of system architecture in order to reduce the risk of change and drive more business value. A composable approach means that instead of being shackled by a monolithic system here, kind of shown on the left, you can adapt in more real time, respond to market trends, user feedback, and technology advancements with faster speed and more agile development. From a content management perspective, Composable architectures should support both the content authoring experience and the end user experience. The composable content authoring experience can drive productivity as the tools and workflows can be tailored for each site or app that is being managed. And similarly, on the end user experience for your site and app visitors, that means that developers and content creators can more quickly build, deploy, optimize the site or app experience with pre-built components and integrations. And with CrafterCMS, we have a marketplace of over 60 pre-built plugins, integrations, and blueprints to support composability and agile development. Our plugin framework provides support for composability through this marketplace, which serves as a registry or repository where you can search for pre-built components and integrate them into your CrafterCMS project. It also comes with a formal packaging system and a review process for the plugins. And strong versioning is enforced to avoid incompatibilities and eliminate the problems that other CMSs have had with plugins. And as I mentioned earlier, you're going to hear more about our composable plugin framework from Karsten Pohl at EXA Online later today. In the meantime, here's an example of a composable authoring experience customized with a Trello integration right out of our marketplace to support task management and content operation workflows. On to our fifth trend. So improving the methodologies and as we employ while developing and managing these digital experiences, DevOps is our next major trend. We see the benefit in the lessons learned from DevOps, which has improved software development by fostering a culture of collaboration, continuous integration, and automation. So the next step is to apply the efficiencies of DevOps to digital experiences, to the creation, management, and delivery of content-centric digital experiences, to embrace the core principles of DevOps of collaboration, automation, continuous integration, and delivery into our content strategies. So the integration of the CMS and content management processes into DevOps is what we call DevContentOps. Here we extend the standard DevOps lifecycle to include processes for easily moving code forward and content back among environments, all of which saves time, eliminates busy work, reduces error, and overall improves team productivity and collaboration. Just as DevOps brought developers and IT operations together, DevContentOps fosters collaboration between content creators, web developers, security teams, and IT operations. With all content, code, and configuration living in the same distributed repository, all these teams can work more effectively, publishing new content updates faster, releasing new software features quicker, and delivering higher performing customer experiences. The trends we've been talking about, generative AI and new digital technologies and new digital channels, composable architectures, all of this drives the need for higher productivity through DevContentOps. And CrafterCMS supports this concept through our Git-based content repository. For authors, they get to work with visual authoring tools, visual editing tools to create personalized experiences and preview across different channels and publish content on a continuous basis. For developers, they get to work with their own frameworks and tools and use Git-based workflows for managing code and configuration. For end users, they get to enjoy and engage with the content-rich multi-channel digital experiences we've been talking about, whether it's websites or portals or intranets or streaming video or AR. And for operations, they get the benefits of a Git-based integration with their automation tools and security tools and easier management across all environments, ranging from production to developer machines and everything in between. Lastly, adopting DevOps processes places more emphasis on continuous measurement. By regularly analyzing performance data, we can optimize our content strategies. And users of our latest Crafter Studio will see the beginnings of this as we start to track certain DevContentOps metrics as shown here. Our sixth and final key trend today is security. Amidst all of the opportunities for these new digital experiences and new channels, new technologies, The increasing need for strong cybersecurity cannot be overstated. As we push the boundaries of digital experiences, the threat landscape expands and evolves, posing more and more risks. So as these digital footprints expand, so too does the sophistication of threats that are aimed at undermining our security. Cyber attacks have evolved from mere nuisances to highly sophisticated campaigns targeting the very core of our businesses. The SolarWinds incident a few years ago served as a stark reminder of many systems vulnerabilities and crystallized the sophisticated nature of cyber threats that can compromise global security, trust, and privacy. And since then, we've seen all enterprises, organizations, governments mandating robust security measures. The importance of cybersecurity continues to grow with no end in sight. And here at CrafterCMS, we stand at the forefront of this challenge through a comprehensive security posture that's designed to protect against these threats. It starts with a secure architecture. First, by implementing secure APIs. Every API interaction within CrafterCMS, whether it's between internal components or with external applications, is facilitated through secure, well-defined APIs. They're secured through 3 layers: authentication, authorization, and semantic validation. Another benefit is our decoupled architecture, where our content authoring platform is separate from our content delivery system. Such separation ensures that any potential vulnerabilities on the public-facing delivery system do not impact any internal systems, repositories that are used by content teams and developers. CrafterCMS security also benefits from our no shared database architecture, read-only delivery system, and stateless delivery. Another key to our approach to security are clearly defined policies and processes that establish a strong foundation for all of our security practices. Policies include industry standards, responsible disclosure processes, and serving as the CVE numbering authority for the open source CrafterCMS project. We work closely with the CVE program that governs the process for identifying and cataloging all vulnerabilities. Our processes include manual and automated code reviews, secure code development processes, and the benefits of our open source releases and our open source community, which include independent security researchers, bug bounty hunters, all of whom we compensate for finding security issues. Another key component of our security strategy is maintaining a clean supply chain of dependencies. We do daily dependency scans. We publish our full software bill of materials and identify vulnerabilities through the VEX, enabling us to respond swiftly to potential threats in our supply chain. Our commitment to security is further demonstrated through our testing regimen. We conduct continuous testing covering all areas, including functionality, penetration testing of our APIs and our UI, and load testing of both the authoring and delivery systems. So we're really striving to set the benchmarks for security in the headless and composable content management space, and we're committed to continuous improvement and innovation in security measures, and ensuring that we stay ahead of these threats and maintaining the trust of our users and community. So there we have it, the 6 trends we see that are shaping the future of all kinds of content-centric digital experiences.